For more information, check out my blog, dhukai.com. Follow me. Hey guys, in today's video, I'm going to show you how to get this braided hairstyle that was inspired by Khloe Kardashian. I posted a picture on Instagram with this hairstyle, and I also posted a little mini tutorial, and so many of you guys were requesting a full tutorial on my channel, so here it is. I know it is pretty basic, but sometimes you have to start from the basics. And if you don't follow me on Instagram, you totally should. I try to post daily, and I love interacting with you guys on there. So I'm starting off with second day hair, and I'm just brushing my hair back and getting rid of all the knots and tangles, and I'm using my favorite paddle brush to do that. Then I'm just going to take a rat tail comb and I'm going to create a center part. Khloe wears hers in a center part, and I also like wearing mine in a center part, but you can do this on a side part as well. So I'm just creating a really clean center part. Then I'm just going to take some leave-in conditioner. This is a CC cream by Caviar, and I'm just going to put this from mid-shaft to ends. Since my hair is going to be in braids anyways, I thought this would be a great chance to add something that's going to protect my hair and make it nice and healthy and kind of nourish it while I'm still rocking a pretty cute hairstyle. So I'm just getting this all over and making sure all of the strands are evenly coated. Now I'm going to start on one side. I'm going to create a diagonal section from the very top. So now I have this triangular section. I'm going to grab 3 parts from there, just like you would a normal braid. And with a normal braid, you would just braid down that strand, but this time we're going to be picking up hair as we go along. This is a Dutch braid. It's very similar to a French braid, but the only difference is you're going under instead of over. And the way that it looks is the braid sits on top right in the middle, and it gives you a really nice defined braid. So what you're going to do is you're going to pick up hair as you go along, and you're going to go under each strand just like you would a normal braid. And remember to always pick up the same amount of hair for every single strand as you go down your head. So I have my 3 strands. I'm going under, and then I'm picking up some hair from the back, and then bringing the other section under, and then from the front I'm picking up a section, and then I'm going under that one. And it's essentially, it's very similar to a French braid. It's similar to a cornrow actually. So if you guys know how to French braid, Dutch braiding is very similar, except that you go under instead of over. So I'm doing this all the way down my head until I get to the mid shaft and ends, until I get to the hair that's not connected to my scalp directly. So yeah, it's easier to watch what I'm doing than me explaining and talking through this. And then once you get to the bottom part where the hair isn't being Dutch braided on your head, you're just going to braid it as if you would normally braid your hair. Now because we put that conditioner in our hair, it's making the hair really smooth and sleek and nice. So all those little hairs that tend to stick out are being tamed, and they're not going to stick out of the braid. And it's also going to make the hair look nice and shiny. Once you get to the bottom and go down as far as you can, I'm just going to secure it in place with a little baby elastic. So now I'm just going to do the exact same thing on the other side. I started with a diagonal section from the very top and created a triangle shape, and then I took 3 strands and I did the exact same thing. So just remember, with a Dutch braid, you're always going under instead of over. So now that my braids are done, I'm just going to fluff up the braid just a tiny little bit. Because the hair is so flat to the head, I don't like the braid to be super fat at the bottom because, I don't know, I feel like it just doesn't look right on me personally. So I'm not going to fluff it up too much, and I always like to pull out my baby hairs because I think it looks cuter. And yeah, that is the finished look. It's super easy. Here is the finished look. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thumbs up this video if you would like to see some more braided hairstyles from me, and subscribe if you're not, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye!